In this video, I would like to give you an explanation of the Teacher Candidate Disposition Assessment, or the TCDA as it's also called. The JSU College of Education and Professional Studies expects all teacher candidates to demonstrate positive dispositions that are going to contribute to the development and learning of all pre-K through 12th grade students. These are dispositions that we expect from teachers, so therefore we're going to expect those from our teacher candidates. Dispositions refer to your attributes, your attitudes, your behaviors, and your beliefs beyond academic abilities. So this is not about your grades, this is about the behaviors, attitudes, and attributes and beliefs that you display. So in order for JSU to establish and communicate with our teacher candidates what expectations we have for them and how we monitor these dispositions in the areas, they have developed an assessment that is referred to as the TCDA, or the Teacher Candidate Disposition Assessment. So if you see the acronym TCDA, you will know that it refers to the Teacher Candidate Disposition Assessment, and you will be seeing that a lot. It is administered at select program decision points, including prior to admission, which means that I will be completing the TCDA for all of my students at the end of the semester. And there are several more during the teacher education program and one at the end. So if you look at this page, you will see that there are 12 areas that we are focusing on. The first 6 are personal dispositions. They include things like communication. It is important for teachers to have good communication skills and be able to communicate effectively to students and parents, peers, administrators, etc. As teacher candidates, we expect you to communicate effectively and respectfully, orally and in writing, to your instructors, professors, peers, and classmates. Do you use correct English in speaking and writing? Do you use appropriate professional communication in emails and text? Do you respond to emails, calls, and text in a reasonable amount of time? Do you communicate in class during class discussions? Do you maintain appropriate use of social media by avoiding using social media in class? There will be times that we will use our phones in class. Otherwise, please do not be texting or checking emails or scrolling Instagram during class. The only exception would be that if there is an event of an emergency, or if you are expecting an important call that may occur during the class, then just let me know before class, and that is fine. But those are some of the communication dispositions that are expected of you in the teacher education program. Punctuality would be when you arrive to class. Do you come to class on time? Do you stay the whole time? Do you leave early? Do you submit your assignments on time or before the due date? Do you have professional boundaries? Do you maintain professional interaction with instructors and peers and professors? Are you open to improvement? How well do you accept constructive feedback in the classroom environment? Do you apply or respond appropriately to those corrections or feedback? Do you accept feedback on assignments and use that feedback to improve? Your self-regulation would refer to how well you approach sensitive matters. Do you remain calm in stressful situations? Do you remain professional when discussing difficult or sensitive topics or subjects? And then there is the personal hygiene and appearance. Do you dress appropriately for class? Do you respect yourself and others in your personal experience? Do you use routine hygiene? Now, some of these may apply in different ways depending on the activity. I do not expect you to come to class all dressed up, but of course we would always want to maintain that routine hygiene at all times. But a lot of that concerning personal appearance would be more applicable when you are going into the classrooms during practicums, because schools do have dress codes. So that's more applicable in that situation. But of course you wouldn't want to wear revealing clothes to class, and you would want to maintain that routine hygiene. So the first 6 are more personal in nature and could apply to any class. If you look below, there is an explanation chart that is more user-friendly. It's not the form that the instructor will use when they fill it out, but it gives you more information about what they will be looking for. Also, when you do go out into the practicum class, your classroom teacher will also fill one of these out. So they are going to be looking for those things as well. So keep that in mind about modules 1 through 6. Now, 7 through 12 is what this class is going to be focused on. This class is all about these last 6 dispositions. These dispositions are more professional in nature. Some of these dispositions may not apply to every class. There will be one module for each disposition in this class. There is also an explanation on the chart of each of these dispositions as well. You'll be seeing these dispositions a lot in the teacher education program, so it is important for you to understand each of them. So let's have a great semester. I hope that you have a better understanding of the TCDA. You can refer back to this page if you need to, or ask me questions if you have any about these dispositions. And also, I thank you so much for your attentiveness.